Welcome back to Phasmophobia. Things look a lot nicer when you actually clean the lenses on your headset. I'm here to do the weekly challenge. Oh man, I can see my body still screwing up on me. The Kinetic is supposed to release the quality of life and bug fixes on the 12th, or on the 21st, I think. Hopefully it fixes all of the annoyances with VR. In the meantime, we should have a zero evidence challenge tonight. Detectives only. Put your detective skills to the test. This ghost is giving nothing away. Correctly find the ghost type in Edgefield. Let's see what's going on. At least we have 100 sanity. Everything else looks normal. Zero evidence. Change favorite rooms medium. So even while we're busy trying to figure out what the ghost is, it can change rooms on us. And we have a Ouija board. It might help with a Thay. What did it say? Edgefield? Edgefield. Okay. So I won't be able to teach you about every ghost, but I can at least walk you through my mentality as I go. Is all tier 1 crap? Alright, well, I mean, as a start, I can at least figure out where the ghost is. And then after that, I can start using everything else to figure out what the ghost is. So, first things first, power on, and figure out where the ghost is. Power's downstairs. And depending on how long this takes, I may or may not do all three. We have 27 ghosts now, or is that right? Or is it 29? That's a lot of ghosts to eliminate. Unfortunately, we only have a tier 1 thermometer to test to see how cold a room is. So I have to stand there for a little while in each room to watch the temperature go down. So I haven't heard anything yet. Oh. I heard a window knock over here. I heard one somewhere. Okay, I guess that means it's in here, I guess. But the temperature in here is way too... It's way too warm in here. Way too warm. So are we dealing with the stalker ghost? We might be. Stalker ghost is a ghost that comes to visit from its ghost room all the time. Temperature is really dropping. So it looks like we have a basement ghost, and it's also not an Oni. But I'm suspecting that we have some sort of a stalker ghost. So why don't we set up a trap? If it was coming to visit, from the basement, then it's either a phantom or a wraith. So let's go up to the living room. I'll stand in this corner. If we are dealing with a stalker, I want to know which one it is. If it's a phantom, it'll walk through the salt and it'll give off an EMF when it reaches me. If it's a wraith, the EMF will go off, none of the salt will be disturbed, but we'll see the motion sensor. And if it's a banshee, we'll see the motion sensor, the salt will get disturbed, and there will be no EMF. Or it could be that it just wandered out of the basement. I'll give it a few more seconds. Okay, maybe it isn't a stalker. Okay, assuming it is not a stalker, let's do my typical... zero evidence scripting. So the first thing I always do is I'll take a video cam in and I'll look for... Stop spinning on me! I hate you! I hate you! Stop it! Oh my god! I'll take the video cam in and I'll look for ghost orbs. I just heard it hit another door upstairs. Just want to make sure that we don't have a mimic. A mimic will give off a ghost orb, always, which is not evidence. So a mimic will give you a ghost orb even if it's a zero evidence challenge. And I'm not seeing anything like that. Okay. So that's step one. I'll lay some salt down there and we'll see if the ghost steps in any of it. That'll rule out a wraith. And the reason why I'm taking candles in is to test for an onryo. At this point, it doesn't seem like it's a stalker ghost, although... See, look at this. It's... What in the world? Why is it in here? Well, I didn't turn on that light, so it's clearly not a mare. So, which room is this ghost actually hanging out in? Let's leave this here for the time being. I'm glad we at least have motion sensors. You turned off the power? So it's not a djinn either. Turned off my light switch. Okay. I was going to grab more motion sensors, but my inventory's full. I need to know where the ghost is actually hanging out. If it's now in the garage, I don't want to waste any more of my resources there. I'll put you here. Seems like the ghost is still down here because it's still so cold, but it might not be. Yeah, so it's like it's in here now. Okay, so it's 6 degrees in here. 7 degrees. Whoops. All right, let's mark down what we know. Hasn't stepped in any salt yet. It's not an Oni, because it did a mist event on me. It turned off the power. It turned on a light. So it's not a mare. It's not hitting any motion sensors yet. I've used up all my salt. Still don't know where the ghost is hanging out. At this rate, it probably moved upstairs. It's still cold in here. If it's cold in... I don't... If it's cold in here, why isn't it hitting the motion sensors? There's some bug that I don't know about? Or is Edgefield just bugged with its rooms? Is the ghost not actually in this room? Keeps hitting this door. It's not hitting the motion sensors. It's not stepping in any salt. If it was a Wraith, it would be hitting the motion sensors. I don't understand. I don't know of any ghost that does not hit the motion sensors. Turned off the power again. It just knocked the window in the dining room. I thought it turned off... Oh, there, it just turned off the power. Jerk. It knocked this window again. I don't understand. If I can't figure out where the ghost is, then there's no point in doing this. According to this, it's in here, but the motion sensors aren't going off. And it's hitting windows outside the room. It's not stepping in any salt. So I'm just going to guess Wraith and get out of here. Why it's not hitting the motion sensors, I have no idea. And if it totally bugged out and it's a completely different ghost...
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
A spirit? What in the world? I will do one more mission. If the next mission at least operates in an expected way, then I'll continue. But if I get another bugged situation like that again, I'm not going to continue.
Whoever was here must have summoned the gate with a certain object. Investigate it. Be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Okay, let's try again. Stop turning! Okay, any other doors I need to open? Let's open these. Let's open that one. Okay, I haven't heard anything yet. I don't have the rooms absolutely memorized, so if an object is out of place, I'm probably not going to be able to tell what it is, except for maybe the shoes, if one gets tossed. Okay, well, it's not a mare. Are you in this room? $11 degrees, 10 degrees. I'm willing to take that risk. Let's put up motion sensors first, just to make sure. I wasn't sure which one got hit. I think that one did. Oh, okay, so it just hit the ones in the living room. That's good. So let's lay down some salt. Let's put one here, put one here. That would be a likely place for the ghost to step in something. Turn this off. We'll come back with a video camera and look for orbs. The salt is to rule out a wraith. Nope, stepped in salt, so it's not a wraith. And I don't see any orbs, so it's not a mimic. Okay. I'll surround the candles on both sides. Oh, Jesus! Bacon man. Good freaking God. Let's turn on this light. Okay. And I'm going to go in the garage. Put some salt here and see if it comes to visit. So what do we know so far? No orb, so it's not a mimic. Stepped in salt, it's not a wraith. What else? Turned on a light, so it's not a mare. I'm waiting for it to come to visit to prove that it's not a phantom or a banshee. Actually, I can check to see if it's a banshee or a Dian. Andrew, so it cannot be a banshee or a Dian. They both have to be female. Doesn't seem to be coming to visit me. Okay, blow out all 3 candles, and it did not try to hunt. That means it is not an Onryo. So where does that leave us? Seems like it's not a phantom, because it didn't come to it didn't try to visit me, but sometimes phantoms are a little lazy and they don't do that. Has it stepped in the other salt yet? If it only steps in salt once, we could be dealing with a Gaia. Wait, which room are you in? Just want to make sure it hasn't moved. It might have. So I thought about maybe looking at getting the Pimax Dream Air, which is a VR headset with a really good micro OLED resolution. But I'm only running a 5070 Ti, and I don't think I can quite render the size of an image that would really let me take advantage of that kind of headset resolution. So I'm going to hold off on that. If I was running a 5090, then I would certainly consider getting one. But even building a 5090 box, I mean, the cards are like $4,000, and I'm not comfortable with the 12-volt plug nut burning up on me, so building a 5090 machine is kind of out of the question. If I had the disposable income and the ability to comfortably run the box, then I would build a 5090 machine purely as a gaming machine and nothing else. That way I wouldn't have to worry about losing anything important if it caught fire. Okay, so I'm beginning to think that this might be a Gaia, because it's only stepped in salt once this whole time. It's not proven yet, but if it hunts and it's faster than usual, that would give it away. And if the second time it hunts, it's slow, that's definitely Gaia behavior. So, oh come on, belt keeps spinning on me. It's just not stepping in salt at all, just that one time. So what I'll do is I'll go upstairs, find a closet to hide in. There we go. Jerk! It's one thing to have accurate physics. It's another thing to have the objects you're trying to carry just interfere with doors and closing them on you. It's painful. It really is. Oh shit. Jesus! Scared the shit out of me. Couldn't smudge in time. Didn't sound fast.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for
It was a Gaia. Okay, well I got it right. It didn't sound fast though, so that's the odd part. Okay, I got one right. Based on good information.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
To be fair, I have not practiced smudging with the new character update and this new belt. So maybe I just need to practice, but at the same time, I'm waiting for the bug updates before I invest too heavily into trying to be good at a game that, frankly, right now has just too much jank. but I lit the match and I reached over to try to light the smudge and it didn't accept that I was lighting it and I got killed. They really should give the doors a better sound if you try to open them the wrong way. For instance, if I try to pull this out when it's a push door, it just sounds like you closed it, instead of giving you a thump to suggest that you're pushing it the wrong way. I just heard... Did you just toss this? So, the ghost might be in here. And it just tapped the window, so that's a fair assumption. Let's go with that. Alright, so first up, salt and video camera. And I'll take up one candle. The reason why I guessed Gayu in the last mission was because a Gayu starts out normal, and then if it steps into any sort of protective, or if it encounters any sort of protective device, like getting smudged, burning a crucifix, or stepping in salt, it'll become enraged. After it's enraged, it can't step in salt anymore. But once it's enraged, it's supposed to walk faster than normal, but I didn't have much of a chance to notice that its footsteps were any faster. I believe it did hunt early, though. If you're not going to step in salt... Oh, there we go. It did. Okay. Now that that's set up, are we dealing with a female? Karen. Okay, so we could have a Banshee or a Diane. Let's set up... Don't do that. It's a mist event, can't be an Oni. What the hell was that? We're either dealing with a yokai or a demon. Didn't sound very fast. So which one is it, a yokai or a demon? I'm gonna guess demon. But wait, it didn't burn a crucifix. What in the world? None of these others could possibly hunt that early. I thought maybe if I was talking around it, I might have triggered a hunt. Maybe. I doubt it's a Thay, because it didn't sound fast at all. Okay, I'm going to try this out right now. Okay, so you're being stupid. Jeez, that's really finicky. Alright. If the belt turns on me while I'm trying to smudge, that's going to be the pits. So, what do I do now? Guess I'll just wait for it to hunt again. I could smudge it and then do a smudge timer and see how long it takes to hunt again. Okay, now I'm down to 62. If it is a demon, I'm well within its hunt threshold now, because demons can hunt at 70%, but they can also just randomly hunt whenever they want. Okay, I'm guessing it's a demon now because yokais don't normally hunt until 50%. I was not talking. "40 seconds. Demons can hunt at 60. "60 seconds. I should have been using my watch. My sanity is down to 25. Okay, so it hunted in less than 90 seconds after being smudged. That tells me it's a demon. Don't know why my sanity is so low.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, let's see if we can finish this off. I've been getting pretty lucky here. Whoops. Wrong one. I don't know what was going on with that spirit.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This may be the reason a curse was summoned here.
Power's in the garage. What did I just hear? I heard a cup get thrown, but I don't know where I heard it. could just ask the Ouija board where the ghost is. But with it roaming so much, that might not even be accurate. Because the Ouija board doesn't tell you what the ghost's favorite room is, it just tells you where the ghost is right now. Okay, so I heard a glass get tossed, but it might have been upstairs, but it didn't sound very muffled. He might. Did I just... I thought I heard the ghost. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the ghost is. I don't know where I heard that glass sound. It might have just picked up a glass and just dropped it without actually tossing it too. Okay, no idea where the ghost is. So, I'm back to my usual way of figuring out where the ghost is. With the power on, it's unusually cold in this hallway. So maybe it's just in this hallway. Oh, come on, are you serious? You were hanging around 10 before. Seriously, this game makes no sense. So I just heard a plop. Something just plopped. This shoe's in the wrong place. Alright, let's resort to motion sensors. Oh, I just saw that one go off. Okay, so let's assume that the ghost is in this room. And I'm seeing my breath now, so that's a good sign. Now we do our video cam and salt test to rule out Mimic and Wraith. Okay, it's not a Wraith. Not a mare. And I'm not seeing any ghost orb. So that rules out 3. No mimic, no wraith, no mare. Thank you, game. Don't know why I'm about to way out there now. Thank you. And then before I light these, I want to make sure it's not a wanderer. What kind of wanderer can it be? It's a male, so the only wanderer it can be is a phantom. I'm just waiting for it to blow out the 3 candles. Or not the wanderer, a stalker. Wraith, Phantom, and Banshee all come to visit, but Banshee has to be female. This one is not. Wraith does not step in salt. This one did. So the only stalker that's left that it can be is a phantom. How we doing? Did you move? Oh. I blew one of them out. You still in here? Or not? Yeah, it is. Okay, there goes another one. There we go. There's 3 out. And no hunt. Didn't even try. Okay. So I'm suspecting that it is not a phantom at all. It's certainly not an Onryo. It would have tried to hunt if it was. Okay, so now what do we do? Plenty of other things to check for. What I can do... Let's see. If I put a candle here and light it, and it blows it out, it's not a shade. Because the only way for a shade to blow this out is for the shade to be in the room, and a shade cannot blow out a candle when it's in the same room as a person. Assuming it's even in. Oh yeah, it is. The motion sensor just went off. Well, it's not blowing out the candle. What? Oh, okay. That's good enough for me. It interacted with the piano while I was in the room, which it did before. I completely forgot, so very unlikely we're dealing with a shade. All right. Now what's left? At this point, I think what I do is I watch for it to be an early hunter. So I have to get my sanity to about here. And I'll hide upstairs. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. I'm just going to quickly go out and check my sanity. I think it's below 60, but we'll see. 65? So that's not good at all. I need to ask one more question. Turn this on so I don't lose any more sanity. How old are you? Goodbye. Okay, now let's give it a little while. We'll see if it tries to hunt. Nope. So I'll ask two more questions to get my sanity to drop even lower, and then I'll check out its hunt speed. Yep, no crucifix burns. So let's get rid of these. And we'll see what it sounds like when it hunts. How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. My sanity should be around like 47. Yeah, it's definitely low enough. It's, yeah, around 45. Just waiting for the door to close. Flickering lights, but no hunt. There we go. Sounds slow. Sounds really slow. I wonder if it's a Moroi. Was that even a 30-second hunt? Not really. Could we be dealing with an Obambo? Obambos are either fast or slow, and they change their speed every 2 minutes. But a Moroi will speed up as your sanity drops. Now, if a Moroi hunted at 45, it would be maybe a little bit slower than usual. I wonder. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. I'm at 25 now. Don't be up here. So it's still walking slower. It's not a Moroi. Do you mind? I'm trying to pick up the book. Jesus Christ. Crying out loud. And it wasn't sounding fast at first either. Could be the twins. I wonder if it's an S-Wang. Could be a Cormos. Not a Cormos. No, I could be mistaken about it being a slow ghost. It might be just a normal ghost, but it does sound slow to me. The only ghosts I know of that are slow in a warm house would be a Hantu, and then the twins, Obambo, and a Swang. A Swang? I don't know. I moved around in my hiding spot while the Cormos was walking around up here, and it didn't hear me, so I know it's not a Cormos. Okay, so we're at the point where the Obamo, I believe, would speed up. Something tells me it's not an Obambo. Okay, well, it's been slow all of this time, so let's go with an Aswang, and what I'll do is, if an Aswang tries to attack you in its hiding spot, the hunt will end instead of you dying, and I'm going to take that risk. It's interesting, it's actually a light source. I'll just hold on to my flashlight. Come and get me. It's in a swang. Cool. The hunt ended instead of it killing me. Very cool. All right. It never walked fast, so it probably wasn't twins, and it most certainly wasn't an Obambo.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So there we go. I finished it off. Okay, I'm sure that video took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but you have to know all of your ghost tells to do this challenge, because the ghosts aren't going to give you any evidence at all. So you have to know what it takes to eliminate them all. Good luck with that challenge. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.